What if the world changed in a blink? Skies turned black, oceans swallowed cities, or forests vanished in an instant. These aren't apocalyptic fantasies, but terrifying truths from our past. Nature has nearly wiped the slate clean more than once, and next time, we might not be so lucky. We like to think we're in charge, building skyscrapers, flying across continents, and taming the wild. But every now and then, Earth hits back hard. History is packed with jaw-dropping moments when nature flexed its power and almost brought everything to a standstill. From asteroid impacts to volcanic winters, these 10 events are not just cautionary tales, they're reality checks. Let's explore the times when Earth nearly kicked us off the guest list. Number 1. The 1811 to 1812 New Madrid earthquakes, America's hidden fault. Earthquakes. That's California's problem, right? Not in the early 1800s. Between December 1811 and February 1812, the central U.S. was rocked by some of the most powerful quakes in American history. The New Madrid seismic zone, buried deep beneath Missouri and surrounding states, tore itself open. These weren't mild rumbles. Some estimates place them at 8.8 magnitude. The Mississippi River flowed backward. Forests collapsed. Entire lakes formed overnight. Church bells rang in Boston, and this was when the region was sparsely populated. Now imagine that happening today, amid power plants, pipelines, and millions of people. It was a wake-up call from deep underground, a reminder that the Earth can shift, and when it does, all bets are off. Number 2. The Cape Extinction event, when dinosaurs disappeared. About 66 million years ago, a space rock the size of Mount Everest slammed into Earth, and the world changed forever. The Cape Extinction event wiped out 75% of all species, including the dinosaurs. Within hours, global firestorms ignited. Mega tsunamis ripped across continents. A choking black cloud of dust and ash plunged the planet into darkness. Sunlight vanished. Temperatures plummeted. Ecosystems collapsed. If intelligent life had existed back then, it wouldn't have stood a chance. But in the smoldering aftermath, mammals rose, and eventually, we did too. A brutal reset. Nature said no to the dominant life forms and left the door ajar for what came next. Number 3. The 1815 Tambora eruption. The year without a summer. Mount Tambora didn't just erupt, it exploded. The 1815 eruption in Indonesia was the most powerful in recorded history, launching 36 cubic miles of rock and ash into the atmosphere. But the real terror came later. Millions of tons of sulfur dioxide circled the planet, reflecting sunlight away and cooling Earth's climate. The next year, 1816, became the year without a summer. Snow fell in June, crops failed in Europe and North America. Famine spread across continents. People starved. Riots broke out. It was a single volcanic eruption that rattled economies, changed weather patterns, and nearly pushed humanity to the brink. A smoky reminder that sometimes one mountain can mute the sun. Number 4. The Last Chance event, when Earth's shield broke down. Roughly 42,000 years ago, Earth's magnetic poles flipped, and for a few thousand years, our planet's protective shield faltered. The Last Chance event saw the magnetic field drop to just 6% of its usual strength. What followed was chaos, intense solar radiation, lightning storms, climate disruptions, and perhaps even a thinning ozone layer. Evidence suggests that during this time, Neanderthals vanished and ancient art and ritual behaviors suddenly emerged, possibly as responses to increased stress and environmental shifts. If this magnetic glitch had gone on longer, the radiation might have made survival impossible. It was a rare cosmic hiccup, like unplugging Earth's force field during a solar storm. Number 5. 536 AD, when the sun disappeared. The year 536 was apocalyptic, not because of war or plague, but because of darkness. Historical records describe a chilling dimness. The sun gave forth its light without brightness. This lasted 18 months. Why? Scientists believe a massive volcanic eruption, or two, filled the skies with aerosols, plunging the planet into cold and hunger. Temperatures dropped, crops failed, and famine spread. Soon after, the Justinian plague arrived, killing up to half of Europe's population. The combination of volcanic winter and disease made 536 AD the worst year to be alive. It didn't take meteors or aliens, just ash in the sky and a planet gasping in the cold. Number 6. The 1908 Tunguska event, when the sky exploded. On June 30, 1908, something extraordinary happened above the Tunguska River in Siberia, an explosion so powerful it flattened over 2,000 square kilometers of forest. What made it even more mind-boggling? No crater was left behind. That's because the object, likely a comet or asteroid, didn't crash into the Earth. Instead, it exploded mid-air in what's called an airburst, releasing an energy blast equivalent to 185 Hiroshima bombs going off at once. But here's the part that makes your heart race. The area was nearly uninhabited. Imagine that explosion happening over a modern city. Millions of lives could have been wiped out in an instant. Cities would have crumbled. The shockwave would have rattled the planet itself. Yet, we got lucky. The trees of Siberia didn't. They were reduced to splinters. Nature's power was unleashed that day, and we were just a hair's breadth away from a global disaster. Number 7. Near-Earth objects. Cosmic roulette in real time. Humanity lives with an invisible yet constant threat hovering above us. Near-Earth objects, NEOs, asteroids and comets that swing dangerously close to our planet, are not as rare as we might hope. In 2013, a 20-meter-wide asteroid exploded over Chelyabinsk, Russia, creating a shockwave that shattered windows, injured 1,500 people, and caused extensive damage to thousands of buildings. And that was just a pebble compared to the larger objects lurking in space. While agencies like NASA track thousands of these cosmic hazards, countless others remain undetected, waiting for their moment. One wrong orbit, one unpredicted path, and the fate that wiped out the dinosaurs could be repeated. It's like playing a cosmic lottery, with the stakes higher than we can imagine. So far, we've drawn the lucky numbers, but space doesn't always play by the rules, and our luck may not last forever. Number 8. Modern climate change. The slow apocalypse. Not every disaster comes with a bang. Some come with a steady burn. Our current climate crisis is a creeping catastrophe. Melting ice caps, rising seas, monster hurricanes, scorched forests, and failed crops. Recent research shows over 60% of Earth's surface is already experiencing rapid climate shifts. Tipping points, like the melting of Greenland or the collapse of the Amazon, are no longer theories. They're happening. This isn't just inconvenient weather. It's the start of a slow-motion no from nature. If we don't act, we're not just risking the planet, we're risking our place on it. Number 9. The 2004 Indian Ocean Tsunami, Nature's Fury Unleashed. On December 26, 2004, the Earth shifted and the ocean roared. A 9.1 to 9.3 magnitude earthquake under the Indian Ocean triggered a monstrous tsunami. Waves up to 100 feet high crashed into coastlines across 14 countries, killing around 230,000 people. Entire towns were erased. Millions were displaced. It was one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history, and it revealed how unprepared we were for the ocean's wrath. We've made strides in warning systems since then, but the sea is vast, and earthquakes still strike without warning. The ocean gave no mercy that day. Number 10. The Carrington event, Solar Fury. On September 1, 1859, the Carrington event unleashed the most powerful solar storm ever recorded. A massive coronal mass ejection, CME, from the sun sent a wave of charged particles crashing into Earth's magnetosphere, sparking geomagnetic storms. Telegraph lines across Europe and North America caught fire. The skies lit up with dazzling auroras. But the worst potential impact was on modern-day technology. Had this event occurred today, it could have disabled satellites, communication systems, and power grids worldwide, possibly plunging the entire planet into darkness. While humanity dodged this cosmic bullet in 1859, the next major solar storm could be a different story. From fiery skies to frozen summers, from flipping poles to boiling oceans, These 10 events remind us that Earth doesn't play favorites. Humanity's story has teetered on the edge many times, sometimes with a bang, sometimes with a chill, always with a warning. We survived by luck, resilience, and learning. But the question remains, next time nature decides to say no, will we be ready? If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content like this. See you in the next video.